From the Detroit Free Press, I'm Brian Todd with today's Voice Briefing. It's Tuesday, December 30th, 2025.
I'm Brendel Clark for the Detroit Free Press. Metro Detroit's housing market is closing out 2025 in transition. After years of fast-paced sales and limited supply, the market is slowing, but not stalling, signaling a shift towards a more balanced environment. New reports from RealComp, RE/MAX of Southeastern Michigan, and Real Estate One show home sales declined from last year, largely due to affordability pressures. Closed sales fell nearly 11% in November, with pending sales also down. 2025 was a transition year, said Dan Elsey of Real Estate One, pointing to a gradual move away from a seller's market. At the same time, inventory is finally easing. Homes for sale rose more than 13% year over year in November, the highest level for that month in 5 years, giving buyers more choices. Despite slower sales, prices remain resilient. Median home prices rose nearly 4% year over year, with the strongest gains in more affordable markets like Wayne County and Detroit. Heading into 2026, buyers are gaining options. Sellers must price strategically, and success in this market will depend less on urgency and more on preparation and smart timing.
For the Detroit Free Press, I'm Kristen Shamus. Legionella bacteria has been identified in water samples from 4 of 11 sites tested at the Oakland County Courthouse in Pontiac. Legionella bacteria can cause a serious form of pneumonia called Legionnaire's disease. The county says the positive samples were taken from men's bathrooms on the 1st and 3rd floors of the building, as well as 2 sinks in the cafeteria. Spokesperson Bill Mullen says the county is installing specialized filters on fixtures in the building, and it will flush the water system. The site also will undergo periodic testing. The initial round of testing came after a person who was not a court employee had Legionnaire's disease in April and listed the courthouse as among the places visited during the exposure period. Additionally, a custodian who works in the Oakland County Sheriff's Administration building, which is on the same sprawling campus on North Telegraph Road, contracted Legionnaire's disease in November. Mullen says contaminated water samples were drawn from faucets that tend to be used less frequently, which can cause the water to stagnate. Legionella bacteria can be found in soil and in water systems, such as cooling towers, hot tubs, and water tanks. People can get infected when they inhale small droplets of contaminated water. Symptoms can include cough, fever, headache, muscle aches, shortness of breath, confusion, diarrhea, and nausea, according to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. The fatality rate is about 10%, although people can be treated with antibiotics and tend to have a better chance of recovery if the disease is caught early. To learn more, go to freep.com.
Find more from the Detroit Free Press on freep.com. That's FREEP.com. Thanks for listening, and you'll hear more from us tomorrow.